Hello everybody! Today we're going to unbox and take a closer look at the Nike Air Max 90. So let's first take a look around the outside of the box. So in this box is a pair of Nike Air Max 90 shoes, and this pair is in men's UK size 9, US 10, Europe 44, Brazil 42, 28 cm, and it's also in a women's US size 11.5. And this pair is in the iron grey, dark smoke grey, black, white colourway. And now let's go ahead and open up the box by flipping up the box lid, and let's peel back the wrapping paper or packing paper to reveal the Nike Air Max 90 in the iron grey, dark smoke grey, black, white colourway. And let's lift out the left shoe first and focus in on the left side. So giving you a look at the shoe. Let's do a 360 rotation so you have that full and clear look of the shoe before we start taking in much closer in looks at the details of the shoe. Okay, now taking a much closer in look of the Air Max 90, we can see the overall dark kind of grey and black colorway of the shoe. And taking a look at the vamp or the toe box area, we can see some texturing with the weave detail of that textile or nylon like vamp. And of course we can see the dark grey or dark smoke grey mudguard or underlay between the vamp and the mudguard in black. So giving you a look at the textural details and the stitching details of the shoe. So very finely grained leather for the dark smoke grey panel, and a nubuck kind of finish on the mudguard in black. And of course we can see that high contrasting white midsole as well against that black mudguard. And slowly moving towards the midfoot area, and of course the kind of distinctive TPU eye stays for the laces. Now we can see the channels in them as well, or the grooves in those details of the Air Max 90 design. And of course the Nike swoosh as well, which is kind of sandwiched between the dark smoke grey and black panels. And of course there is a window in the mudguard with the Air Max branding details as well. And of course the most obvious design feature or detail is the Air Max 90 or Nike Air Unit bubble or airbag in this midsole wedge. So you can see it does have a white design to the interior of that midsole or Nike Air Unit. So you can see pretty much right through to the other side of the shoe. And as we move towards the back, giving you a look at the details at the back, we can see it does have the TPU design as well for the heel tab with the Nike Air branding. So giving you a look at those details right there. So it's kind of soft and rubbery. And as we move back towards the inner side of the shoe, and once again we see that mudguard window with the Air Max branding, and of course once again the midsole wedge with the Nike Air Unit bubble. And moving back towards the front of the shoe, You can see the sheen of the vamp with that iron grey textile. So just giving you a sense of how light plays against the various surfaces with that low satin sheen, and then the matte finish with the finely grained leather, and then the flat black or nubuck black mudguard. Now taking a look from the tip or front or toe of the shoe and slowly moving towards the back, so you can see the details along the entirety of the length of the shoe. So we can see the Nike Amex branding on the tongue label, and it does have a light but very thickly padded tongue, so very puffy with a light padding to it, even though it is thickly padded with that light density padding. So giving you a look around the ankle and heel collar as well. So it does have a medium level density foam right throughout and evenly around the ankle and heel collar. And of course taking a look at the back of the tongue and its lining and label details as well. And of course the stitching details. And taking a look around the inside details of the shoe, so just popping out the paper stuffing that's inside of it, so we have a better look inside of the shoe. So giving you a look at the materials label or sticker on the insole, and of course the overall details around the inside of this Nike Amex 90. So completely blacked out inside, apart from the Nike Air branding on the sock liner or insole. Okay, and now taking a look at the bottom or sole of the shoe. So you can see that it does have a black rubber sole and its iconic waffle design. So giving you a look at the lugs or tread pattern or traction pattern of the shoe. And just dragging my finger along the surface of the rubber sole, and giving you some sense of the sole, just tapping my finger along its length. And now let's do a flexibility bend and twist test with my hands to give you some sense of the shoe's firmness, stiffness or pliability. And now just popping the shoe back in shape And now let's take a look at the right shoe, so setting the left shoe down, and in the background as we bring the box back in frame. And of course now popping out the right shoe. And just setting the box back to the side as we take a look at the right shoe of the Nike MX-90 in the iron grey, dark smoke grey, black white colourway. And let's do a 360 rotation so you have that full and clear look. And then taking a close-up look at its details. So once again we see the majority kind of dark grey and black upper of the shoe's design, and the various textures and design details with the double plastic polyurethane elements, with the heel tab as well as the partial eye stays in that dark smoke grey finish or anthracite finish. And of course we see the contrasting details in white with the Nike swoosh, as well as the midsole in foam. So right there, giving you an overall look at the details of the shoe. And of course that black waffle sole design in rubber, and not forgetting the all-important Nike Air unit or bubble or airbag in that wedge. And of course taking a look on the inside details of the shoe as well. On this side, let's pop out the paper stuffing so you have that clear look inside. So once again we see the Nike Air branding on the sock liner in white, on black, and of course the tongue details as well with that label and that very thickly padded but lightly filled tongue, and the overall lining details of the shoe. And now let's take a look at the pair together side by side. And from the front to the back. Directly from the back. And the bottoms or soles of the shoes. So that's the Nike Air Max 90. Thanks for watching and happy walking!